Please.
Challenge everything.
Hello again, folks, and welcome to a new Let's Play. Yes, this is not a movie, despite the fact what had just popped onto the screen. I'm just going to change some settings. This is the Lord of the Rings, the Third Age. This particular version is the Gamecube version, although it was also available for the PlayStation 2 back in 2004. Now, I am not a Lord of the Rings aficionado. I've not read the Silmarillion. I have actually not watched the Hobbit movies, and I've definitely not watched the Rings of Power. Mostly because every single time that I think of the Rings of Power, I associate it with the Sega game instead of the Lord of the Rings. That said, I do enjoy the Lord of the Rings. Like, after playing through some of the Minecraft Simulator Lord of the Rings game, Return to Moria, I was very much on a small stint of watching snippets of Lord of the Rings until I finally just said, you know what? I should actually do something Lord of the Rings related. And instead of binging basically a day's worth of Lord of the Rings content, I said to myself, hey, why don't we just throw ourselves into a long-ass PlayStation GameCube era RPG that's similar to Final Fantasy X. Yeah, that'll go well. I've not played this game. I've only played up through the little bit of tutorial that they have. So I don't know what to expect. I can only expect a whole lot of copyright claims.
The world of Middle-earth is changing. The beauty of the elves fades. It passes into legend, into myth, into dreams. The ancient spirits of earth, fire, air, and water, who once roamed this earth freely, are forgotten. But it was not always so. In Eregion long ago, the elves were given secret knowledge to forge great rings of power. They were precious beyond all else, for within each was bound the strength and will to rule. But they were deceived, for the giver of this knowledge was evil's great servant, Sauron. In the fires of Mordor he forged in secret one ring to rule them all. And with it Sauron enslaved the races of Middle-earth. But not all light diminished, for some stood fast. The ring was cut from Sauron's hand. Isildur, ruler of all free men, performed this deed. But he became weak, and the line of men failed. The ring escaped him as history became legend. Legend became myth. And things that should not have been forgotten were lost. Thus the third age of Middle-earth began. But the realms of man divided, and their great cities weakened. And in this age the evil powers again arise, yet some hoped for unity in the face of the coming darkness. To Rivendell, the elves called the greatest of all races. With them came Boromir, son of Gondor's steward. And there, at the Council of Elves, a great and desperate plan was conceived. Join us in our quest. Face the power of Mordor and help to turn the tide. Welcome, warrior of Gondor. Your road here will not be an easy one. Much will be risked in the war that is to come. But you will justify my trust. This I sense with all my heart.
Stand aside, creature. You are in my way.
Oh, you know the game means business when your first fight is with an Nazgul. Yeah, okay. That's gonna go poorly. Ow! Right in the soul.
Return to the shadow, slave of Sauron. What grace has been given to me, let it pass to him. Let him be spared. To you I bestow this gift of my people. It braces the soul and binds the hearts of others.
I live because of your bravery, my lady. What favor might I grant you?
There is no time. Hurry, we must find you equipment and heal your wounds.
I swear I'm fine. Adventure mode. Here you will travel across Middle-earth, find hidden items, and battle groups of foes. Scenes. Gandalf the Grey speaks to you of events in Middle-earth. Find these scenes in the epic scenes section of the menu. Quest journal updated. Would you like to see the epic scenes? So, there's a lot that this area actually throws at you, but doesn't fully explain. For example, the whole epic things. Let's see, I think this is, yep,
Middle-earth.
quite literally just that. Sauron's ringwraiths.
Yes, my friend, I have marked you upon the long road from Minas Tirith. You come to Rivendell at the bidding of Lord Denethor. Your great captain, Boromir, has been summoned north, and you ride in his shadow. Yet others are aware of his mission, for a great evil has arisen in the east that threatens all of Middle-earth. A sinister force has been sent in pursuit of your lord. But now it has found you.
I feel like they could have played that before that whole encounter.
Idriel is one of the elves of Middle-earth. They are a departing race, leaving these shores. For years beyond count, they lived in harmony with this world, awed by its wonders. This elf is a warrior among her kind. Do not underestimate them. Many have lived thousands of years, and possess wisdom and ability far beyond that of mortal men. And now one of their kind has smiled upon you.
Gotta love how they're using cutscenes from the actual movies in order to portray these. Also, there's 109 of these. So I guess it's a good way to keep track of where you are in the game's story. But yeah, welcome to the Lord of the Rings, the Third Age. As far as I know, this takes place during the latter two movies in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And we are clearly not playing anyone in those movies right at the moment. We'll see. I, again, don't know much about this game. Besides what I'm going to be portraying. So there are stats. And actually, I do like how they go through the stats. But we'll get to those when we get to those. We get equipment. There's a lot of equipment, by the way. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different pieces of equipment you can have per character. And each character does have, different kind of equipment based on, what the hell their build is. We got items that we can use. We'll have skills. The skills is actually kind of one of my favorite parts, because it takes a lot from Final Fantasy IX, of all things. But we'll get into that. Our current quests, and how much of a certain chapter we've already completed. Scenes we've already gone through. Also, this game has co-op. That kind of buckles my barnacles. Anyways. So, the differences between the GameCube and the PlayStation 2 version I have seen are minute. GameCube version is a little bit scrunched, so everything feels a little bit more claustrophobic from what I've noticed. Chests contain items of value. Enemies will often lurk nearby, so be wary. Scouting shield. As well, there's a lot of things that just seem to happen faster in this version of the game. Like, text will pop up and linger for like 3 to 5 seconds on the PlayStation 2 version, whereas this version, it just kind of pops up as the chest is opening, as opposed to, after the chest is gone. Anyways, a neat feature I've found that I really like about this game is that when you get new equipment for a particular character, you can just go to new equipment, and it will bring you right to that. Bam. Also a really cool thing, paper freaking doll effect. You equip a shield, you get a new shield. You equip a sword, you get a new sword. Equip new armor, so on and so forth. And I freaking love that shit. So, there's something I've noticed too in the top right, or top left. That orb, I think that happens when you're about to enter a encounter. Or a scene or something. Okay. So, that's a lot of snarling. You can just regular old attack. Most of the, these two at the least have swordcraft, which allows you to, make different moves with your sword that do different effects. In the case of Idriel, she has spells. Gift of Elrond and Loud Water Fury. This is that water spirit thing that you saw in the cutscene. Not exactly it, but it's pretty good. or you can just skip their turn. And yes, this does work much like Final Fantasy X's combat, in that you can do an action, and depending on the action, it will place you differently on the combat board. On the initiative, rather. So Barathor kind of seems like the tank, to the point where he can draw fire with Taunt Foe. But he also has something called Leadership, which is, by the looks of it, a bunch of buffing abilities, which is neat. However, Guardian Strike. Yeah. You'll see it says +1 SP Swordcraft. We'll get into that in a second. God, this game still looks good. I know that I got an HD upscaler for this thing, but goddamn. Use special attacks in combat costs action points. Certain items, such as the Nimbus Spread, or skills can restore a character's action points. Also, I do find it a little bit funny that your character is just always running around with both sword and shield in hand. First Age Galadrim Spirit Warding Pendant. By the way, I will be trying to fumble over a bunch of elven words. Okay, so here's kind of the weird thing here. To me, anyways. We have Barathor, whose newest equipment was that shield, which you can... the shield. You can view the details of all the weapons in the game, pretty much. And this one just gives you 5 armor. That's nothing too special. Her, though, her thing gives her +2 to strength, +4 to dexterity, +3 to speed, +1 to con. And 7 armor. Like, I get it, elves are better, whatever, but what the shit? Do my main character, dirty, why don't you? Anyways, we can control the camera with the C-stick. It's not exactly the best, but it exists. Also, it's really fast. I don't think that's something I can actually control how fast it is. Whoa! Fluid Strike. Because I like getting that SP Swordcraft. Bonk! I don't know how many different things there are, but I think a good chunk of the stuff that you earn in this game is just going to boil down to, yeah, hit a guy with the sword, which it's Lord of the Rings. It's a freaking low magic fantasy. What do you expect? Also, the bars that you see on the screen there, next to the HP, that represents their HP. In case anyone might have been a little confused about that. That said, it's the same thing with the top there, that red bar, that indicates that enemy's health. That guy just so happened to be very low on health. Experience! God, even the experience screen's a lot faster in this version. Nimbus Spread. So, now that we've leveled up, I can actually go into the stats. Because every time you level up, you get 2 skill points from what I've seen so far that you can, you know, spin through Spirit, Strength, Constitution, Speed, and Dexterity. Strength, base damage with both ranged and melee weapons. Spirit increases your AP along with increase in your spirit damage. Basically, this is your magic stat. This is your HP and defense against spirit power attacks. It's funny though. It doesn't increase defense, just defense against spirit power attacks. Fascinating. Speed increases your melee and range damage. Defense. So this is more your defense stat. But it also decreases the time between your attacks and increases your initiative. So you can eventually just go more often within the combat. And then dexterity. Not to be confused with speed, because that happens a lot in video games. I'm telling myself that more than anything else. Increases the percentage chance of striking an enemy with both melee and ranged weapons. So I want Barathor to do the damage. Because, yes. And then for her, kind of like her being able to cast more spells. We will want Barathor to also get more AP as well, so he's going to get some spirit as well along the way. But, oh man. Yeah. So, I'm going to also quickly swap over to the skills really quick. Yes. Because as you play the game and you use your skills, your swordcraft particularly when it comes to these two, you get SP points. And you can choose what it is that you're learning. So for the now, Barathor already knows Guardian Strike. He is learning Orc Bane. But when he learns Orc Bane, which will cause more damage to orcs than a regular attack, we can splinter off into learning how to counterattack, how to do Shattering Strike, Citadel Rage, so on and so forth. And it's the same thing for her. And they also all get... Ooh, excuse me. There's... Yeah, okay, that's right. So there's one pretty much for every single one of these. So there's Swordcraft, which will get him Orcbane. But Leadership is all the buffing skills. Good lord, there's a lot of buffing skills. So the more that we use Leadership, the more points we get for it. Same thing for the passive skills. I think passive skills is just per combat? I may be wrong. Ooh. Violent Perfect mode? I'm not sure what perfect... Oh, perfect mode. Singles a deadly volley of arrows from allies. Maybe that's akin to the limit break. I'm not sure. Also, I need to get used to pressing B or pressing start to get out of and into menus in this game because I'm so used to modern games having freaking back and start or select and start. Anyways, there's a cutscene up ahead of y'all. Somewhere.
I heard a voice. On the road.
Yes, I know.
Who could it...
Patience.
I'm looking for Boromir of Gondor. Have you seen him?
No. But I do see orcs ahead.
Woo! Ooh, 3 foes. And I think every time you level up, you do gain back AP. So you don't necessarily have to worry about, you know, lack of that if you're just grinding for the SP. Aha! She dodged. He didn't. So with... Oh no, that's you. Yeah, go for that guy. Double critical. The elusive double critical. And sword strike. Yeah, learned Orcbane. I really do dig this game so far. That hurts the ears sometimes, though. But yeah, I really do dig this game so far, and I've only played like 30 minutes of it in total. It's kind of stupid like that. I'm kind of stupid like that. But yeah, you do gain points in stats naturally. It's just that, you know. Yes. Let's go ahead and increase your speed. And then for you, we'll increase your speed and maybe your dexterity, just so as you don't, you know, have a chance of dying here. Alright, so now he's learning Shattering Strike, which causes armor value of an enemy to lower, or he can learn Counter Strike. Gives Barathor a chance to automatically counterattack a foe who attacks him. I kind of like that. We'll learn Counter Strike. I don't know if that's going to be automatic. Good lord, if it's automatic, that'll be great. And she's currently learning Weakening Strike, which is fine for me. So I will probably need to make use of some of those breads and whatnot that we've been getting in combat. Or after combat, rather. Or in these. Slime of... Sounds disgusting. What was the item we just got? Slime of Orthonk. Reduces slashing damage. It's not that bad. Yeah. Restores some action points. Restores greater action points. I love how... Long bottom leaf. I love the idea of using this concept, using this item, and just the idea of, yeah, no, that character's getting high in combat. Saving your game. Save points such as this allow you to save your game. Go figure. Well, let's actually save my game. Assuming it's actually reading my goddamn memory card this time. There we go. Can't open that one. I want to.
Inside, Gondorian. Your wounds must be healed.
Weapons. Provisions. The elves are very resourceful.
Long have we kept such way stations for times of great need.
I am Berethor, captain of the Citadel Guard of Gondor.
And I am Idriel. I serve Galadriel, Lady of Light. Take what you need, and let us be on our way.
Quest completed. Berethor gained 300... Oh, so it's going to divvy up the experience points. Not sure how I feel about that. Acquired items can be used while exploring to heal and regain action points. Access them by the menu. Leaf of Old Toby. Leaf of what now? Restores health and action points. Neat. Yeah, I saw that there were several. Using the... yes, thank you. King's Foil Leaf. Leaf of Limbus. Gondorian Steel Citadel Guard Pauldrons. These items are going to be mouthfuls. But yeah, you can see this increases his armor, but it also changes his character's portrait there, which is freaking neat to me. I always love when video games do that. Limbus. You know, it might be bad news when they're loading you up on equipment.
Craven spies! My caravan is in danger!
Those crows seem guided by some fell purpose.
It is the hand of Isengard. The White Wizard has betrayed us. Hurry!
Scribble quest updated.
The elves forsake Middle-earth, never to return. Some of them shall briefly shelter at Rivendell. But evil grows strong in the Tower of Orthanc. For one of my kind now serves the enemy. Saruman the White has embraced madness and rages against this land. He covets greater power than you can imagine. I have learned firsthand of Saruman's audacity. Your sword is much needed here.
More scenes that are going to get me copyright claimed. Okay, I know that someone's probably in trouble over there, but can never go wrong checking the corners. Or anywhere, really. For loot. Ah, that's right. King's Foil. Let's see. Oop, saw that. If anything, this game is going to make me a little bit bleh, it's going to be the camera. Second Age Elven Silver Tiara of Erador. Int Draught. Okay, first off, what's the Int Draught? Restores greater health. Nice. Now let me guess. +5, +5, +10, +5, +2? Oh no, just straight up armor. Which is good, because she kind of needed it. I think after this collecting, I'm going to quickly save. I'm not going to call an episode, because I at least want to get through all the tutorial-y bits. Save my game. As you guys know how it is at this point, I like to think. Oh hey, Dara's playing through the tutorial. Get ready for being here for an hour. Is there anything over here? Nope. I'm wondering if I can alter the speed. No, I can't. I can just change if it's inverted or not. That's a little butts. Also, difficulty is medium in case anyone's wondering or cared.
Orcs are amongst them.
There are too many. They have no chance.
Help me defend them.
And now I really do just want to watch Lord of the Rings. Anyways, we don't want to die here, so let's actually try. Oh, that's a... Yep. That hurt. You know, I got one of those too. It summons water horses. Oh geez, 230 damage. Maybe she should just be straight up magic DPS. Alright, now that we got that going. Oh god, that was only half his health. Oh, what am I doing? I should have used Orc Bane. Ow. Also, ow. Curse of Ornthang. Oh, I can see. Okay. I can see their effects. I can't see what the effects do. Okay. Cool. Let's see if I can't finish off this captain. Pretty cool. Let's do some healing. Yeah, just a little bit on her. Orc shot, as opposed to a human shot. Oh god. Let's use a little bit of Lummus. I meant to use that on Barathor. Okay. Heal that bitch. Oh god, the kidneys. Jesus. Critical hits happen quite a bit in this game, don't they? More Limbus. This time on yourself, sir. Ow. Also, ow. Let's keep our allies alive, shall we? Orc Bane. Oh. Smacked in the head for 123 damage. I know I'm slightly associating it with D&D damage, because that's just what I know most of the time. Oh, come on. He's a slap away from death. It's fine. But bam. I kind of find that there's almost... I'll get into it when I finish this combat. Sweet. Relevel. You bastard. That's a lot of stuff, though. Gold-plated float?
They will trouble you no longer.
You have found him.
What do you mean by that?
It is nothing. Hasten to Rivendell. I have cleared the road for you.
I am grateful, but you must return now to the passes. We saw evidence of recent battle there.
Come, Gondorian. Some may still survive.
I have a name. The character has accumulated enough experience points they will level up and will gain stat points which allow you to increase your character statuses. Quest journal updated.
With every elf that sails across the Western Sea, Middle-earth is diminished. Some travel far from the heart of Elvendom on Earth, realm of the Lord Celeborn. Those you met are all that remain of a group that crossed these mountains. They make for the harbor, to the Grey Havens, and then beyond the White Towers, far beyond. But the gift of the elves is their ability to shape the unseen world. Lothlorien is defended by one of the wisest and most wonderful of these ancient beings. She has the ability to see far and peer deep into the soul of others.
Ma'am, not appearing in this movie. Okay, at the least Barethor did level up. Let's put that strength to 20 because, yes, I like that. And you see, he's got a new long sword. Ooh, this one actually increases his defense. Wait, base damage times 10? Use you? Yeah, that helps none. Oh, okay. I'm not exactly sure what base damage is supposed to mean in this context, but hey. It's a different looking sword, so I like it. Let's see, what was next? Did she get some new equipment? She did. Lower portion of elephant armor. There's a skirt over chainmail. Vulnerable against blunt. Oh, it's a new pair of pants. Okay. Now I gotta worry about mismatching. Her armor just jumped like freaking 26 points. Man, that hurts. Just a smidge. Well, it wants me to go back that, wants me to go south. Am I gonna start running into random encounters yet? Kind of a legit question, because I'd like to go back to the save point. Again, I still find it a little bit funny that character decides to... Thor decides to keep out his sword and shield at all times. I mean, I get it, we're on the field of combat and all that fun stuff, but god, my dude. You can put away the sword. Just for a little bit. Game's pretty though. I will say, 2004 is definitely where they hit a peak when it comes to 3D graphics during that era. Game looks good, characters look good without being uncanny. Which is always a problem when it comes to that sort of shit. Yellow. Ink Spark, yeah, random combat. Orc Archer Rebel. Wait, are they? Oh, Wildman, okay. I think that might have been a glitch. Cool. I love witnessing glitches like that. So they're not orcs. They're just wildmen. Let's go ahead and get these flute strikes on. How are you still living? Ow. Oh. I'm grateful I upped that speed. Maybe I should up Barathor's speed, if only just to make it so as he can actually get some more hits in combat too. I can't help but wonder too, if it's always going to be only one SP that you get per time you hit with something, or if it's going to be multiple. Nope, not spirit powers. Although I probably should upgrade her spirit stuff. Combats might end a little bit quickly though. And her AP is going to be just gone pretty much all the time. 1 of 3 warbands defeated. Excuse you? Warbands? Oh no, is this going to be one of those things where it's like limited amounts of combats? Because that will be ass. Let's see, let's increase her spirit to 20. I did not see what it was that we got that time. Increases armor value. I'm going to guess that increased armor value is temporary, like only through combat. 1 of 3 warbands. It did mention that you will likely encounter creatures, or not creatures, but... Well, that's bad. Oh, warrior. It did mention that you willing, yeah. There is a better chance of running into random encounters near chests. Ow, my face. Ow, her face. Also his face. Let's heal our tank because ow. You need to get back just a smidgen of action points. Gunman slash. Okay. Kinda wish you dodged that. I really wish you dodged that. Not sure if I should go for the kill of this guy or should I heal? Kill. Ow. Wait, do you even have... You don't have the AP to attack, god damn it. And look! More Limbus bread. Heal yourself, please. Do not die. Yeah. Oh, it's a good thing I decided to heal her. Okay, I was going to say maybe I should water fury to end this faster, but these guys are hardy. I know we don't have a full party of people yet, so that's gonna be a thing. I don't know how many people we're gonna have. You need healing. Whack. Oh god. These wild men are wild. Probably should have used that on her, but... Hey, critical. much damage would you do? You'd be doing the killing blow. Let's skip for now. Because at the least he can get the one last SP from this combat. Yeah, freaking good thing I leveled up that time. Elf medicine. What is elf medicine? Revive is a knockout character. Good. I did say I wanted to give him more speed. Oh, we got 3 points. 3 points this time. Alright. Then you also got 3 points. AP, increased spirit damage. Chance of striking with both. Haven't missed a lot so far. Let's put 1 into spirit for you. Slime of Horthonk. Really do kind of need to see whether or not it is, in fact, 100% adequate or in combat. There it is. There's not many of them. It's only 2 this time. Won't lie, kind of hoping that within all these combats we'll end up learning some other skills. Don't hurt me. Load strike. There we go. Learned a weakening slash. Finish you off. Wild Pierce. I kind of hope that there's a good chance. Let's see. Lowers the strength of a foe. Aha. Weakened. Let's do Company Might. I probably should start the combats with Company Might. Just so as we can get those little bits more damage. Just the dude going to the background. Urgh. Sir. Wait your turn, you'll get missed, and I won't gain. So yeah, when you do miss, you do just lose out completely on the chance of getting SP. See, I want to get more just SP in general, but kind of hard when your AP is limited. Double critical. Yay! Of course, she doesn't level up. All warbands defeated. Hunt the wild men. Or elf medicine. That's always a plus. By the way, the murder of crows guy in the back, in the way beginning there, that was pretty much as far as I've checked the tutorial. So if I'm missing anything else, all I know is that there are quests as it. Okay, now we're back to 2. Let's give you more AP. So, per spirit point, it seems to be 5 AP. That's not a deal breaker. Counterattack has 5 more passive skills. So I think it is per combat that we gain the passive skills. Also, did you? Yeah, we learned a weakening. Delays the enemy's next turn. Allows her to strike twice. Let's keep learning Wounding Strike. Like a bleed effect. Increases one part of his... Oh, only one more for that? God damn it. Maybe I should have... Yeah, it's fine. Oh, right, the perfect mode, which we've not yet done. Oh, 25% of the quests done for Irigion. I'm gonna piss off so many people with how the hell I'm pronouncing half these words. In some areas, the Eye of Sauron will appear as your chance of fighting battle grows. Okay, that's what that is. So, in certain areas, you can tell when you're going to have a random encounter. That's pretty sick. I actually really like that. I don't appreciate these guys making so many farting noises, though. Freaking deleted him. Maybe getting those final SP points are going to be a little bit harder than I thought. No treasure that time, just experience. Oh yeah, okay. There quite literally is a random encounter meter. Come on. Come at me, brah. Can I just walk around in a circle to it? Yeah, okay. I'm slowly figuring out how the hell this game works. She's out of SP. That said, though, these orcs are pretty pathetic. Double critic. Jeez! 423 damage. Goddamn. Well, at least she's got a level up finally. It's a crying shame that there's probably not going to be a chance of getting much in the way of experience from this in a constant way. Because I will grind. I'll freaking do it. I've done it before, and I'll do it again. Deleted. I got one more for this, so I think I'm just going to use this. There we go. Now learned Haste of the Elves. Now let's experience from that group. Alright, let's see if we can't find a save point first before continuing along the way. Hello? Save point? Oh, a lot of treasure. Nimbus. You know, considering my dude Arathor has so little... Yeah, let's go ahead and feed the man. You got quite a bit still, so... Random counter. But can I get... Nope. Okay, so only areas that have the Eye of Sauron appearing will actually do anything for random encounters. That's good to know. Makes me wonder whether I should head back the other way really quickly and, grind. Listen, I like to grind. What can I say? Oh, also, save points do heal us. So I gotta keep that in mind. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here, though. When we return, friggin' Lord of the Rings. Who saw this game coming? Probably like 2 people that I actually spoke about this with, and anyone that might have watched the streams about Return to Moria. Because again, Return to Moria. That's a freaking fun game, but it also got me in a certain mood for video games. Anyways, thank you everyone so very much for watching. Hope you're all going to enjoy this series as much as I hope to enjoy the adventure. And if you like this series, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff really helps out. And of course, if you want to support the channel in some sort of a financial fashion, I have several links in the description below. Every little bit helps. keeps a roof over my head, food in my belly, and hopefully will help me upgrade my PC so it's not such a clunker. Yeah. Can't wait to continue this. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series. And I hope to see you folks in the next video. Take care. Cheers.